UAE. JJ Birdie bowls that ball into play in the middle of a melee line out there. Diesel Birdie just looking for this ball. Diesel Birdie on Jessica. Coming onto it now, though, is Monteverde. Lucas Monteverde this time. Lucas Monteverde once more on the far side there. Lucas Monteverde looking to see what his options are. He's got nobody out the front door. Brackle goes out in front to keep Gathagandara under control. DVD goes up there for Lucas Monteverde. Lucas avoiding the hook there. Keeps on going forward. Goes on to the next shot with that one there. Trying to get that one off the Brackle. But first on to this one looks like it's going to be Gathagandara. Gatto makes a play. Keeps it with him. Makes a turning play on that one. Looking for something in there. But nothing to be given for the Alberti. Had a man in the pocket so he can easily turn that play. So it is now Pablo sends a big lofted shot up the field there. Riding Orqueta onto this one here is His Royal Highness Prince Geoffrey. Prince Geoffrey just short of the halfway line. Mather just putting the pressure on him here this time. Cuts the ball in towards the middle of the field and Mather gets a good little backhand there. Enough to change the direction. It's now left for Lucas Diaz Alberti. Lucas turns the play. Lucas, he's got Pablo out there in front of him, but he goes up past Pablo here on this time. It is Lucas Diaz Alberti on Jessica. Orqueta cutting him down there. He keeps his ball moving short and clean. This time he's here for Brackle once again. Brackle comes forward onto the ball. Brackle puts this one away and another one on the ball there for Martin Brackle. 2 goals it is now to the UAE here in the first chukker. Bowls the ball in. Ball into play it is. Lucas on the ball. Lucas Diaz Alberti. Coming off with it there is Brackle plays a backhand. Gets this ball, flicks up forward here now, but as he does, he tries to come onto the play in front of Gathagandara. We get a whistle on that play there. And Lucas Diaz Alberti looking to get onto Tanguera. Lucas Monteverde also changing ponies as well. On to Romantica. So the ball's placed there on the 60-yard line. A penalty 4 in favour of ZEDAN. Pablo just waiting for play to be called. Pablo, he drives, he shoots, it's clean over the top. Is it straight enough? Yes, it is, and there's the first one on the board there for ZEDAN. So here in the first chukker, the score is 1 goal to ZEDAN, 2 goals to the UAE. So ball quickly back into play there off Alberti. Set the front of the line out, looking in a bit of a melee there, trying to get onto this one here is Pablo. Pablo picks it up on the near side, now onto the stick side, he brings Brackle into him. It is now Pablo once again, Pablo on Tanguera. Pablo keeps his ball moving forward, takes it away from the play, keeps it away there from Monteverde and puts that one out the front door there. Who's be first onto this one? It looks like it's going to be Sheikha Mather back onto this one. Can she get back to it in time? Sheikha Mather, a little bit of a backhand, but it falls nicely for ZEDAN, and ZEDAN puts another one away, tying the scores up at 2 goals apiece here in the first chukker. Back into play quickly. As Gatto's just quickly off changing, back into play it is, and coming on with it is Lucas Monteverde. He gets hooked off at it, leaving now for Pablo McDonough. Pablo on the near side here. Pablo avoiding the hooking play. Pablo just flicks it away. Clever play indeed. Feeling confident out here. Flicks it on once more. Takes it forward again. Gets in the big ride off here, but takes it forward on the near side here. And the near side shot comes in there by the Alberti. Leaving now for Gathagandara comes forward on this one here. Gatto goes under the neck, looking to send that one up there for Pablo. Looking to just flick that one away from Monteverde. McDonough sends the bomb up the door, up the front door it is, and is it all the way through, but unfortunately it just drifts wide. So the ball will be placed down in the back line there for Lucas Monteverde and the UAE to bring back into play. 2 goals all it is here in the first chukker, with Lucas Monteverde just bringing this ball in, keeping it short. Looks for the options, keeps it forward, brings it up as far as Pablo. Probably going to go under the neck here. No, he keeps on going forward with it, cutting the other way. This time is Lucas Diaz Alberti. This time, Lucas sends that one up there out the front door, trying to come onto this one is Lucas Diaz Alberti. He can't do so. Pablo just scoops that one away there from Lucas Monteverde. Looks at its near side, comes back onto the stick side play on this one here. Backs it away there, looking to get this one up there for DPD, up for Prince Geoffrey, but no, lets it go for Gathagandara. Gatto and Brackle sends the open backhand. First onto it though is going to be Gathagandara. Gandara goes on the deck with this one here. But this time coming onto it, swooping onto that one there is Pablo, and we gets that one setting out the front door there, looking to put this one away for ZEDAN. Can he cut it back in? A deft little touch play there by ZEDAN, keeping as cool as ever. 3 goals it is to ZEDAN. 2 goals. Ball back into play it is. Out of the line, out it comes. Gato Gandara first onto that one. There goes the first shooter. And it is now Monteverde couldn't quite pick that one up, but ZEDAN, he's away again. ZEDAN sends that one up, feeding it up in towards the middle of the field here, looking to get that one up there for Prince Jeffrey. Prince Jeffrey picks it up on the near side, carries it a little bit further forward, couldn't get onto it, but now it is going to be Amma once again. ZEDAN puts another one away. 4 goals it is now to ZEDAN at the end of the first chukker. 2 goals to the UAE. So the 2 teams will leave the field of play here. Up to Polo Resort and Club. So the ball quickly back into play there by Alberti. At the back of the line now it is. Coming out with the Braco. Had a little bit of that one there. It's now left for Lucas Diaz Alberti. Looks to turn away from Jeffrey, but he leaves it now for Monteverde. And ZEDAN. Lucas Monteverde goes under the neck here with this one. Sends a beautiful shot at the front door there for Braco. Braco just half kept out of the play there by Gato Gandara. Gato looks to play the backhand. Comes off the pony. It's still sitting there. Trying to clean this one up there. Quick as a flash is Lucas Diaz Alberti putting another one on the board there for the UAE. 3 goals it is to the UAE now. 4 goals to ZEDAN. So the ball back into play. Out the back of the line out. Big guns on this one here now. Lucas comes in, rides off, but we get a whistle on that play. Yeah, saw Pablo coming out with it. Luke checked up. Pablo brings the ball in. Pablo goes with the driving shot this time, looking to send that one up there, see if we can get it up there for Amma this time. It is set, he's just ridden off out of that play. Shekametha sends a nice little backhand out, but it gets stopped there by Amma, but it's sent in a little bit further out there by Braco. Braco sends it out towards the boards here now for Diaz Alberti. Diaz Alberti going back with him is Pablo. Pablo looks to make that turning play on that one there, but it seemed to be safe. There was enough distance, no danger whatsoever, and the ball just fed up here this time for Braco. Braco over the top of that one there, just catching the top of the mallet, just gentle, clever play there by Gato Gandara gets hooked off out of it there by Lucas Diaz Alberti. Lucas on the stick side here now, near side. Pony kicks it forward for him, looks to go under the neck with this one here and levelling the score up. Lucas Diaz Alberti, he's woken up on Religiosa. 4 goals apiece it is here in the second chukker. Ball back into play. Out it comes on the angle. Gato Gandara going back here now. Gato avoids the hooking play. Gets sent up a little bit further there, but it looks like the first one back onto this one is going to be Diaz Alberti. Diaz Alberti comes onto this one here. Lucas Diaz Alberti. Lucas leaves that on now for Monteverde. Very clever play. Draws McDonough in and sends it forward. Coming onto it. McDonough tries to steal that ball away. That's why he's 10 goals, but he gets a whistle on the play. Lucas Diaz Alberti off Religiosa onto Carucha. So Lucas comes up to this one here, drives it, puts it away. UAE out into the lead here now in the second chukker. 5 goals is the UAE, 4 goals to ZEDAN. Just looking for a vague resemblance to that. Blows his whistle, looks for a little bit of order. JJ. Ball gets back into play here now. At the front of the line, out it comes. Braco on the ball. Martin Braco. Braco taps it forward a little more. Wants to come inside. Has a little bit of a difficulty on that one there. Gets it taken away from there by Gandara. Gato Gandara comes forward. Just flicks that one away. Tucks back inside. But Monteverde's in there with Pablo. Monteverde still on the ball here now. Monteverde sticks it underneath the pony's belly here now. Gets that one up there for Lucas Diaz Alberti this time. Lucas going goalward bound. Lucas Diaz Alberti looking to dribble this one away. Lucas Diaz Alberti loving it out here at the Abdul Polo Resort and Club. 6 goals it is now to the UAE. 4 goals to ZEDAN. And the whistle goes once again. Looks like ZEDAN. JJ bowls that ball into play it goes. It is Gato Gandara trying to come off with the play here now. Gato on the move here now. Gato goes under the neck, looking to feed that one up the front door there for DPD. But it looks like we have Lucas Diaz Alberti just smothering him off out of the play there a little bit now as Lucas opts to take this one across the field of play. Prince Jeffrey on hot pursuit here now of Lucas Alberti. Lucas looking to turn the play in now. Lucas just checking up on the play. Lucas keeping this ball moving forward. A couple of players coming in to meet him on that one there. He goes wide, sends this one up here now. Gets a good bump and a ride off there as they come through onto that play there, but we get a whistle on it. Lucas taps it, kicks this ball forward, brings it up there for just in behind Pablo. Looking to unleash this one, let the guys go to work out there in front of him. He sends that one wide out there for Lucas Alberti, looking to get onto this one here, but coming back onto it is Gatto. Gatto sends the backhand, cutting that one open here. Quickly onto this one's going to be Pablo. Pablo onto the ball here now. ZEDAN goes on the move, trying to avoid the hooking play there. Leaves himself a little bit of space and sends that one out here now for the goal scoring machine. ZEDAN on the move here now. ZEDAN, straightens this one up. ZEDAN being sent by Bracco. I was about to say Bracco, don't leave him because he will score. But no, I gave him the Murray Walker and the ball's just been turned in here now by Bracco. Bracco sends it up here now for the Alberti. And we have Martin Gatto Gandara. Beautiful demonstration of a ride off there, flattening up absolutely perfectly as he came into it there. But it's Gatto. Gatto comes forward here now. Gatto Gandara sends this one up here. Gandara looks to flick that one in towards the goal. It goes, and through the goal it is. 6 goals to the UAE, 5 goals to ZEDAN. So Martin Bracco just quickly changing on the Nochebuena. Ball, quickly ball back into play. Out the front line out, Monteverdi comes out with this one here, Pablo having a quick discussion with the umpire, but he needs to concentrate on what Monteverdi's doing because he's looking to level the scores or looking to get a little bit more of a lead up here now. Monteverdi going back. Monteverdi on this here, looking for something there. Was Gatto, loses the play on that one there, but he comes back onto it. We get the whistle on the play. So we'll have a penalty here now in favour of ZEDAN, being brought in by Pablo. Hits it once, then takes the big driving shot up the front door there. Looking to get this one up here for Prince Jeffrey. Prince Jeffrey up on the ball, avoids the hooking play. Now he gets hooked off out of that one there by Lucas. Lucas, a good strong backhand, cuts that one out there for Lucas Monteverdi. The Alberti sends it up now for Shaker. Shaker makes it onto the ball, feeds Lucas Monteverdi once more. Being worked on hard there. There goes the first tutor. So Lucas realises at the halfway point he ends up having to get that ball sent up there. He does for Martin Bracco. Bracco on the ball here now. Comes onto the stick side. Being kept honest there by Martin Gatto Gandara. Martin Bracco just couldn't quite control that one, and out over the back line it goes. So that there, at the end of the second chukker, we have a score of the UAE 6, 5 goals to ZEDAN. So the two teams will leave the field of play to quickly change ponies. We have a Haina Shaker Mather coming out on the Elliston bred Lucius, this wonderful little grey mare. We have Martin Bracco to come out on Buena Suerte. Lucas Alberti to come out on Paca. And we'll have Lucas Monteverdi on Endivia. And for ZEDAN, ZEDAN will be looking to come out on Tostado. Israel. So Pablo brings it into play here now on Homeless. Pablo Gatto cutting wide on this one here, bringing this ball up to Monteverdi. This time takes it wide out open, lets that one up there for ZEDAN. ZEDAN a little bit unmarked on there, but Shaker Mather's just waiting for him, covering him, looking to get the ride off. She does, leaving the ball now for the Alberti. Lucas turning the play there in front of DVD. It is Lucas once again. DVD ridden off out of the play there by Bracco, and he sends a lovely ball up the front door there. Who's going to get onto this one first? It looks like it's going to be Bracco. Bracco gets hooked off out of it there by Gatto. On the near side is Monteverdi. He gets hooked off out there by Pablo. No. Just inside the 30-yard line. Just slightly wide of the goals. So ZEDAN will have to retire back 30 yards back from the ball. As Lucas Monteverde circles round here now, looking to extend the lead by another goal. Lucas drives that one, puts it away. There it is, 7 goals to the UAE here in the third chugger. 5 goals to ZEDAN. So the two teams will make their way here now in towards the middle of the two fields to line up on Gaston Lucero. Gaston. Lines two teams up here now. Bowls that ball in. ZEDAN gets a little bit of that one there. Just hooks Martin off out of that one. Gets called off it. Leaves it now for Monteverde. Monteverde plays the backhand. The backhand comes in there. Up there for DBD. Plays a nice little belly shot there. Just to confuse the players and should change the line. And Pablo's onto it quickly. But it looks like it's Lucas Diaz-Alberti. Lucas. He gets hooked off out of it there. Coming onto the play here now is Monteverde. Monteverde has to come back for this one now. Turns back inside. Pablo McDonough. Monteverde. Monteverde on the ball. Monteverde looks up. Sends that one up out the front door there. Looking to get that one up there for Sheikh Meta. Meta comes in, but coming hard onto this one is Pablo McDonough. Pablo, meaning business out here now, goes to work here. Pablo through a couple of players, looks behind him, see who's there, keeps on moving, keeps his ball away there from Sheikh Meta. Pablo McDonough. Pablo sends it out towards the side there for DPD on the ball, coming up onto it here now. Prince Jeffrey there, sends a good driving shot at the field, riding Paloma, feeding ZEDAN. Unfortunately, it's ridden off out of it there by Lucas Diaz-Alberti. Lucas clears that one away there for the UAE, out towards the side here now. Lucas cuts this ball up the field here now, good play there, but the only one home on this one is going to be Pablo, just establishing himself on the line, just hops over the balls. Gatto just keeping the other players off out of it, allowing Pablo to go to work a little bit here now. Pablo turns back inside, keeping it away, goes round again, roundabout. Look at this little horse, Homeless Go, this lovely little Irish thoroughbred. Pablo on the move here now. He says, right, okay, it's time to go to work, and he puts one through there, looks to feed that one, but is it going through or is it going wide? No, it's just gone wide to the right. So the ball's going to be placed down on the back line once more with the score. 7 goals to the UAE, 5 to ZEDAN here in the third chucker. With Lucas Monteverde to bring the ball back into play. Under the neck he comes, waiting for Lucas Diaz-Alberti just to quickly change ponies. Sends it up here now. It's Lucas. Hope you've got the knitting sorted out, but he sent that one clean over the top there for Bracho. Bracho being chased now by Gatto Gandara. Bracho and Gatto. Gatto comes in, hooks him off out of the play. Meta comes in. We get a whistle on that play.
No foul.
I have a couple of players quickly leaving the field just to change ponies. We have Lucas Diaz-Alberti to get off Paca, to get on to Marijosa, and Lucas Monteverde also looking to change. To get on to Galocha, but it looks like the umpires decide there was no foul on that play, and we'll be having a roll in from the inside out. So we're rolling in there from JJ Alberti. So JJ just lining the two teams up here now. The ball gets bowled into play. Out here comes Lucas. He gets it stolen off in there by Pablo. But trying to get onto this one is Diaz-Alberti. Diaz-Alberti sends a little backhand onto it here, but it's only left for Pablo. Pablo comes away with the ball here now. Give it a bash and a crash there between Lucas and Martin, but he sends that ball up over the top door for the front door there for Gatto. Gatto going back well here now. Gatto going to have to reach out a long way. Gets hooked off out of it. Leaves it there for DPD. DPD on the ball here now. Can he put it in? Flicks it up there for Gatto. Gatto finishes that one beautifully on the near side. 6 goals it is to ZEDAN. 7 goals to the UAE. A beautifully fed pass there by His Royal Highness Prince Jeffrey. So the two teams now will come back to the middle of the field to line up on Gaston Lacero. Gato. Bowls the ball into play, looking for it there is Lucas Alberti coming out with his Bracco on the move here now, cuts that one. Diaz Alberti just having to get out of the way of that one there as it's now Bracco on the ball, being chased there by Pablo letting Homeless run a little bit here, takes that ball forward out towards the side here now, checks up on the play, but next on to this one's going to be Bracco and Gato cancel each other out, leaving the ball here now for Pablo as DBD hops out over the field so we don't get a 2-against-1 situation. A clever play there as it's now left for Pablo on the move. He's got Lucas Diaz Alberti in there with him as well, but he keeps possession of this ball, cuts this one back out towards the side, picking this one up on the near side here as DBD, but the ball goes out towards the side. We got a whistle on the play. So the ball's placed down on the spot there for a penalty in favour of the UAE. As of course, the next play from the UAE would have been a backhand to get themselves towards goal. Lucas taps it forward once. The shoulder drives that one up there, looking to get that one up into the melee players. Diaz Alberti sends it a little bit further forward onto this one. Bracco gets to it, but DPD just spoils that play there. Bracco gets onto it. Can he get onto the next one? Yes, he can. A very quick little play there by Martin Bracco, putting that one away. 8 goals it is to the UAE, 6 goals to ZEDAN. So the two teams lining up here now on Gaston Lacero. Gaston looking to bowl the ball in, bowls that ball in, it comes out a little bit out there. Pablo looking to get on this one, but it's just flicked away from him there by Monteverde, but we get a whistle on the play. So the umpires just discussed this one here as ZEDAN think they're already moving up the field. So Pablo looks to hop off Homeless. And looking to get onto Hot. So the ball being teed up there by Gato Gandara as Lucas Monteverde also opts to change ponies as well. Lucas off on Divya. On to Romantica. So the ball sitting there on the 60-yard line for a penalty 4 in favour of ZEDAN. Looking to close that gap once more. They seem to get within a goal, and then the UAE come back at them again. Pablo Madonna circling around onto this one here now. Pablo, he drives, he shoots, where is that one there? And it's straight through the middle, a beautiful goal there by the 10-goaler, Pablo McDonough. 7 goals it is to ZEDAN, 8 goals to the UAE here in the third chucker with 1:40 on the clock left to play. So once again, back here to the middle of the field. For Gaston Lacero. To bowl this ball in and get this chucker back underway again. The ball's in play. Zan gets a bit of that one there. So Hammer comes out with it. Hammer half gets it stolen off him there by Lucas Monteverde. Hammer's down on the move here now. Lucas looks to close him out of it, but it now comes to Bracco. Bracco comes onto the ball here now. Leaves it now for Lucas Diaz Alberti on the move, but going back hard there is Pablo. Pablo just closing him off out of the play there. Keeping on the 6th side. Sends a good open backhand there. There's Pablo looking to set up Gato Gandara. Gato checking up on the play. Gato. Oh, and the pony just hopping and bouncing and unable to make a play on it. Taking it forward there. Good play by Lucas Diaz Alberti. Lucas sends this ball forward here now. Watch out, ladies and gentlemen. This could hop out over the boards, but hopefully nicely bouncing off. There it is. Sending it up here now for Pablo. Pablo Madonna. Pablo dummies the backhand, takes it forward once again, keeps this ball moving round, going with him there is Lucas, getting away from Lucas, does Pablo on the move, Pablo on the move here now. Pablo, there goes the first two to half count of the play there by Shaker Mather. Looking to pick the ball up on the near side here. Gets hooked off out of it there. And coming up on it, we get a whistle on the play. I think we had a whistle on the play before that, ladies and gentlemen. No goal. So the score remains the same. 8 goals is the UAE. 7 goals to ZEDAN, and they'll possibly have a penalty to take here now. And that there will end the third chukker. So going to the fourth chukker, it'll be 8 goals to the UAE, 7 goals to ZEDAN. And chukker behind Shaker Mather will be coming out on Martini. Bracho to come out on Mendigio.
¿Cómo? Yo creo que fue pito antes.
So the ball's placed down there on the 30-yard line for a penalty two in favour of ZEDAN.
Está bien 7-8, no pusieron el gol.
So we're just waiting for the umpires to call play to get this fourth chukker underway, with the score being 8 goals UAE, 7 goals ZEDAN. And Polo McDonough circling around here now. On Pintura. Looking to take this 30-yard penalty to level it all up here. He strikes that one. The flags are off, and that's what he wants to see. 8 goals apiece it is here now in the start of the fourth chukker, with it all to play for in their first match here in the Polo Masters Cup 2016. So the two teams will come back towards the middle of two fields here now on umpire Gaston Lucero. To get this underway here now, we've got just under 7 minutes left to go, just under 6.5 minutes left to go. Unless we're all tied up, we'll play it 30 seconds and the ball gets bowled into play there. Working on it there is Gatto working for it, but coming out with it here now is Bracho on the move. Bracho looking to get going forward, could have lost a bit of momentum on there, but Pablo comes away with this one here. The ball's on the ground. Lucas, it's not in the air, so there goes Pablo, sends the backhand, trying to get this one up to Gatto. Onto it quickly there is Lucas Thiethalberti, puts it back in once again, but the first onto it is going to be Pablo. Pablo this time changes the direction in towards the middle of the field, looks to get this one up here now for Gatto Gandara. Gatto keeps it short, he's realised he's got Lucas Thiethalberti there. Bracho comes back at him. It is now Gatto Gandara to change the line cleverly there. This time it gets left. Lucas couldn't pick that one up. Pablo has to reach out a long way and pick it up as well, but only as far as Lucas Monteverde, who sends the backhand in there. Coming onto it there is Shaker Mather. There's plenty of room and space there for Shaker Mather. Shaker Mather comes up onto the ball here once more, gets underneath that one a little bit too much there, but keeps this ball moving forward here now. Keeps it moving forward. Leaves it now for Lucas Thiethalberti. Ricochets that one off the pony. Coming into Lucas here now is Pablo. Gets the hook, gets the ride off, gets the ball as he does, and sends this one out here now for Gatto. But first back onto this one is going to be Bracho. Bracho sends it out towards the boards, just pinging it off the boards here now for Lucas Monteverde. Lucas Monteverde taps it forward, taps it backward, keeps this one away, sends the driving ball up the front there, but Pablo McDonough just blocks his play there. McDonough and Thiethalberti keeps this ball moving short here. Watch this little mare run here now. Pablo McDonough being chased there by Monteverde, coming up hard on it now. Pablo on the near side. Pablo looks to shoot the ball through from there. It looks like it's drifting a little bit wide to the right. Can he get to it in time? No, the ball goes out over the back line. So the score remains the same. 8 goals apiece and some 4.5 minutes left to go before the first two to goes, with the ball to be placed on the back line for Lucas Monteverde and the UAE to bring back into play once more. Lucas Comes open with this time in towards the middle of the two fields here now. Pablo looks to be kept off it out of there by Lucas Diethalberti. Lucas Monteverde goes on the move here now. Monteverde on the ball. Monteverde sends it up a little bit further up here. Coming on the near side to figure out the way is Pato. We get that ball moving up further forward up here now as Monteverde keeps going forward. Monteverde going goalward bound. Lucas Monteverde, it could be from one end to the other. Lucas Monteverde looking over his shoulder here now. Lucas Monteverde as Gatto comes back hard at him, spoils the play, leaves it there for Braco. Braco gets it left behind there, and a turning play there by Pablo McDonough. McDonough on the move, gets hooked off out of it there a little bit, but fortunately keeps that ball moving forward. Sends that one up out the front door here now. First onto it here, looks like we're going to get DBD on the near side. Sends a good near side shot there from Prince Jeffrey on the stick side here. Prince Jeffrey going goalward bound here. He turns away from a beautiful goal there by His Royal Highness Prince Jeffrey. 9 goals it is to ZEDAN, 8 goals to the UAE. Then we get a whistle on the play for a free change, which will stop the clock. What a lovely goal there. Welcome Prince Jeffrey here to the UAE, and welcome here to the Outdoor Polo Resort and Club. And what a lovely goal that was indeed. Picking it up on the near side, then finishing it off. So Lucas Alberti coming back out on the field play here now. On to Miller, I believe it is, with Lucas Monteverde also chopping and changing as well. On to Romantica, and we also have Martin Braco, on to Sara. And Pablo McDonough also taking this opportunity to change, needing to do so, on to Pato. So the two teams will line up here now on Gaston Lotero, looking for a bit of a gap. There's 3:50 on the clock. That's 3:24. The first two to go is coming away. Here's Monteverde. Monteverde just looks up. Martin's gone up there in front of him, looking for something out of that one there. He sends that one under the neck there. Who's going to be first onto? It's going to be Gatto. Gatto Gandara, cleaned up there by Prince Jeffrey, flicking it up there for Gatto once more. Gatto on the ball here now. Gatto on the near side. Gatto ridden off out of it there, but he keeps on moving forward with this on here. Does Gatto Gandara. Gandara looking to send it up now for ZEDAN, but coming back on him hard here is going to be Diethalberti, and it looks like he manages to keep control of this ball. A lovely bit of play there from Gatto. Gets stopped in his play, hits the brick wall there of Diethalberti, but now yielding off the play, leaving it for Pablo on the move. Pablo on the move once again. Pablo gets half hooked off out of the play, but Gatto recovers it once more for ZEDAN. Straightens himself up, gets away, pass through there, tries to get going forward here, but it looks like it's Monteverde. Plays a beautiful clearing neck shot, and it's out there. We've got a horse race on here, but first back onto it is going to be Pablo McDonough. Pablo being pressurised there by Lucas, taking the ball back further down into a little bit of deeper territory here, seeing which way he can go with this one, looking to make the play. Comes one way. He's got Lucas tied in there, keeps on coming forward with it, scoops this one under the neck here, up towards the boards. Here it comes. He's on the move here. Pablo McDonough, 10 goals. Pablo McDonough looking to get away here. Waiting for him though is Monteverde. Pablo comes inside him, comes the other way, looking to get away, but in comes Lucas Diethalberti, sends the backhand out there, playing well there for the UAE here. Is he there on that play there? But it is going to be Gatto brings his ball forward. Gatto comes forward once again. Now this time leaves it for Pablo, but I think we get a whistle on the play. And it looks like we have a penalty here for ZEDAN on the 30-yard line. A penalty 2 for Pablo McDonough. To see what he can do with this one here, or will he hand over to His Royal Highness to take this one here now? It looks like Pablo is going to circle around on here. 9 goals it is to ZEDAN. 8 goals to the UAE. Pablo. Pablo drives, he shoots, the flag is aloft, a great little job being done there. 10 goals it is now to ZEDAN, 8 goals to the UAE. As the two teams make their way back to the middle of the field. To line up on Gaston Lacero to get this ball back into play once more. Gaston just lines two teams up. Out it comes here. Monteverde picks this one up quickly here now. Monteverde looks for one to go to work on here. In comes Lucas Diaz-Alberti, but it's now Monteverde once again. Monteverde on the ball. Gato Gandara in front of him, looking to see his options are. He opens shoulder, drives that one, threads that one through up there. For shaking mouth, but Crowley just comes off the pony, picked up on the near side there by Diaz-Alberti. Diaz-Alberti onto this one here, goes under the neck with there, feeds it up once more for all line. Shaker Mather under the neck here, no plays a tail backhand, sends it back into the play, but that's that man, McDonough clears it away across the face of goal beautifully there, feeding Gato Gandara. Gato and Monteverde goes with a one-time shot, looking to clear this one away out towards the front here, coming up onto it hard here now. It is Pablo on the move. Pablo, plenty of space there. Pablo McDonough on the move. McDonough looking to put it away here. McDonough 10 goals. McDonough 10 goals, puts a beautiful goal away there. You heard the call, well fed there by Gato Gandara, and 11 goals it is. I'll get it right in a minute. 11 goals it is to ZEDAN, 8 goals to the UAE. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's the final hooter, ending the first match here today. Congratulations to ZEDAN and his teammates for running out the winners. 11 goals to ZEDAN, 8 goals to the UAE. But stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. Shortly we'll be starting our second match between Mara and the Wolves.
Yeah, 1 second.